What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Today we have another video dedicated to the worst when it comes to combat sports. In some cases, not really combat sports, but just combat in general. So I did a video where I was talking about some of the worst martial artists of all time. Or, I don't know if it was stances or what it was, but it was something about martial arts and being bad at it. This video is the worst boxers of all time. This video was done by PHILLYBOXINGGURU. I will leave a link for their channel at the end of this video that you can click on and go and check out their other stuff. This looks hilarious because I've seen a couple of boxers that look horrible. And when I say horrible, I mean bad. I'm not talking about like the world champions that just aren't really that good. I'm talking about bottom of the barrel, just flat out can't box their way out of a wet paper bag bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out and see if some of the people I'm thinking of will appear on this list. That's a hell of a way to make an impression. My back is broken.
Gold. Pure gold. We've seen Danapa do this sort of stuff on many occasions. He's a real showman, this fella.
I've seen this one. I've seen that one before.
Undefeated, 12 fights, 12 wins, 7 inside the distance. He won just 3 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks ago.
You should not be taunting if you're not that good at boxing.
He's making a lot of facial gestures here. Danapa big shot can't.
Yeah, that is stupid.
Big punches from Ahmed Dib, and you know he's only going to be able to take so much of this, I can tell you. Have a look at this.
He's creating some banter, isn't he?
He's a showman and a half. He actually had, he's 36, he actually had 300 Muay Thai fights before he went into boxing. And he's fought some good fighters.
He's making a good
You shall be humbled.
Couple maybe, yeah, keep him up a bit.
Time for him to be humbled.
Good two-punch combination up high.
He's lucky that boxer is so focused. I think the issue is his opponent is assuming that because he's so cocky, he must have skill, so he's being very cautious with the way he approaches it and stuff. But if he knew what we knew, just how bad this person actually is at fighting, and I don't know if the person might have a background in like some other fighting style or something, but all I know is it doesn't translate well to boxing. If he knew what we knew, he would have went in for the knockout like rounds ago. Go back a little bit.
shows over there
Yeah, the Muay Thai grain.
Which is why he's doing that.
Now I think he's figuring it out.
Very.
Now I think he's figuring it out.
Almost got his knee.
Oh, this dude isn't that good.
Danapa happy doing what he's doing and not necessarily winning a whole
Yeah,
lot.
it's amazing how cocky the dude's trying to be.
Just outside the top 1,000, so he's looking to break into that shortly.
Shouldn't laugh. Oh, big overhand right by Danapa.
Yeah, I would have probably had to have gone for the knockout. I don't play with all that bullshit.
Great right hand.
He's giving it everything, isn't he?
Big shot camp. Game as Ned Kelly walking into some big punches here. Too many big punches.
Yeah, that's a lot of punches in the face.
And once a Muay Thai fighter, always.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
sound asleep.
That's it.
That's what happens. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Hey, your dumbass just lost the fight.
I've never seen that before.
That was a flop and a half. He thought he'd given the crowd enough.
Yeah, that was
He wants it
stupid.
in replay. He knew exactly what he was doing then.
Wow.
And then started doing push-ups and then jumped up at 9.5.
But I think
Let's try and figure this out, eh?
I want a good, clean fight. Shake hands now and come out.
I think this is the guy. I think this is the guy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you guys a multiple choice question, and y'all pick the right answer that y'all think is gonna happen. So, the guy with the mullet, he's the target of this video. Now, what do you think he's gonna do in this fight? Do you think he's going to A, just run around and act goofy? B, actually know how to fight, but then make some type of catastrophic mistake at the end? C, start windmilling like a little girl? Or D, all the above? Let's go ahead and see. Well, I don't know how you can do all the above, but that's the answer for D. It's not a good one, so don't circle that one.
His opponent making his pro debut, Brian Sutherland from Shelby, North Carolina, in the blue trunks.
Brian Sutherland knows nothing about boxing. He comes to this, he got into boxing because he was a street fighter, and he figured might as well get paid for boxing, for fighting. And you can see the way he's throwing his punches, no form at all. On the inside, Brian Sutherland. Actually, it's Kenny Rainford on the inside. Great punches. Watch how Brian Sutherland just tries to throw anything that he can, flailing at his opponent.
Rainford won 24 of his 25 amateur bouts in Great Britain. Turned pro with a third-round knockout over Aaron Nance last November and gets the right hand.
I'm gonna go back and watch that again. That punch.
Great Britain. Turned pro with a third-round knockout over Aaron Nance
Ding.
last November and gets the right hand. Brian Sutherland is down. And that's it.
It was like his brain had to register the fact that he was knocked out. I was like,
Referee Chester Como retrieves the mouthpiece of the fight.
oh,
This man
that was funny.
had no business. Brian Sutherland had no business in the boxing ring. It was
That was funny.
Kenny Rainford.
I don't think he realizes he's in the ring
No,
now.
and it's an art. It's so much different than fighting in
Oh
the
my
street.
God.
Brian Sutherland didn't even know how to throw a punch, and here's what happens when you get in there with a real professional. The overhand right, that's all she wrote.
Jimmy Smith.
I think I've seen this one too, but I forgot what he does. He's not a good boxer, I know that much.
Okay, gentlemen, this is
He's not a good boxer at all, but
we went over the instructions before the bout, all right? You guys listen to my commands, I'm in charge. You
that's
understand?
a thick ass
Protect
mustache.
yourself
He looked
at
like
all
his
times.
mustache was trying
Shake
to eat
hands,
his
no
mouth
boxing
guard.
at the belt. Let's go.
And the tail of the tape shows an advantage for Tony Moscow. He's a very big guy, 6'2", 216, 72-inch reach. Jimmy Smith checking in at 198 for tonight's bout. Tony Moscow, a very popular local fighter. We saw him make his pro debut here at the Sun Dome a month ago. It was a successful one. Not long on defense, but he has a lot of power, Chuck.
Well, from what Jimmy Smith looks like at the beginning of this fight, I think him and Ben Smith may be a pretty good matchup. What do you think? I mean, look at this guy.
Oh my God.
Almost looks like a rapper socket. And timber. He is cold cocked by Tony Moscow.
I've fallen and I can't get
I think I could play him in a movie.
You can almost hear it. He needs an alarm. And Brian Gary issues it, flags him
Oh
out.
man.
We may need the Guinness people ringside here. I think we've seen a new world record. It's got to be one of the quickest knockouts ever. Not a long night's work for Tony Moscow.
Oof.
Not a good
That
night
hook,
for the Smith
boy.
clan.
It may be a good night. The Smiths not holding up. The Smith brothers not holding up too well here.
Well, and this is the training regimen for this elusive
Man.
fighting technique.
Well, part of it, he said. Now, Insane here is a bouncer from the prairies. Says he fights upon instinct. This is going to be interesting. I've heard a lot about this guy. He's going to put his videos up
Anybody that says they fight on instinct, you should go ahead and not take them serious at all.
for sale. Just training techniques. He said people can learn how to fight this way. They'll never get hit, and they can take out their opponent. Well, here it goes. Oh, big bomb by the bouncer. Another one. Nice elusive moves. I see that working.
If you turn your back to the person, every headshot is a rabbit
he's on the
punch.
run.
So you'd win.
He's really on the run.
Calm that bullshit down.
Maybe that's what he means by elusive. I'll hide behind the ref.
He turns his,
Oh, look at that. From corner to corner, rope
he
to
turns
rope.
around.
I think that's the problem.
Like I said, so every punch is a
There's
rabbit
ropes in the
punch.
way. The ropes are in the way. He can't maneuver now. Oh, nice footwork, too. Oh, there it
Like he tried to grapple the dude's fist.
Just look at it. Which way did it come from? Where did it come from?
The
Wonder
refs
what's
should,
going through his mind right
for his
now.
own safety, the refs should stop the
Video
fight
sales,
right
My
now.
video sales will die.
They will.
He says, stay in there. We have some bugs to work out of this.
The ref should stop the damn fight.
Here's the problem. The ropes were in the way. You know.
I don't like how his
Didn't
chest
have those
bounces
ropes.
in slow
Look at this.
motion.
He could have just kept right on boogieing.
But this technique could work in an open field.
Look how he rolls though. He slits right behind the referee.
Right behind the ref.
Gets behind him quickly.
So
and look at the ref. Look at
so
the ref.
if you were in a field of cows doing this, you'd be quite safe.
Look at the ref. You don't use me for a human shield again.
His professional boxing record is 1 win and 2 defeats. Edward Rackley.
Round 1, it is scheduled for 6, and while that may not sound like a very long bout, it is for a man who's fought all his career as an amateur and ended his first 2 professional fights before the end of the 3rd round, and that's what Cedric Rose did.
And we had Cedric on his second pro fight in one of those knockouts against not a great opposition, as it doesn't look like Rackley.
Oh, dear. Rackley walked into that and went down briefly and will take the count of 8 from the referee, Dickie Cole.
Right now, it looks to me like he's going to do away with Edward Rackley as quickly as he has his other opponents.
Rackley keeps on
oh my God.
Long arms. You talk about throwing a punch from Australia. He's throwing his from some other planet I don't know.
Edward Rackley is not the...
I mean, my thing is, even if you've never boxed before, if you're getting into boxing, I'm sure you've at least watched boxing. You can't pretend like you can box. Like, you've watched people box. You should see what a normal jab looks like, what a normal hook looks like, uppercut, the way people move. Just pretend to be a boxer. At least that way, even if you will get knocked out in the beginning of the fight, which you will, at least you'll look like a normal boxer doing it. At least you won't get knocked out while looking like an idiot. It shouldn't be that hard to follow an example of an actual boxer.
With Edward Rackley as quickly as he has his other opponents.
Rackley keeps on coming with those long arms. You talk about throwing a punch from Australia. He's throwing his from some other planet I don't know.
Edward Rackley is not the most stylish fighter we've ever seen here on ESPN. I think we can say that.
He's down again. That'll be the 2nd count, and that'll be enough for the referee, Dickie Cole. He has seen enough. Rackley is taken out by Cedric Rose, who ends it very, very early. And Cedric Rose
don't ever get in the ring
in the ring between those two.
Feather John Rincon. Oh, please. Oh. Oh. Williams with a shot in the right hand. He's got some happy feet.
It's the stuttering legs.
That's a strong left hand.
You can tell that
dude's over here twerking.
Don't have a lot of experience, or maybe none.
Well, this is the pro debut for both fighters, but Rincon is in there just smiling.
Well, Rincon at least has a lot of amateur experience fighting out of Texas. He participated in the U.S. regionals last year.
So can you just become a professional boxer?
Guys like this,
Like, I would assume you'd have to have at least some level of amateur career before they let you get into professional boxing.
Rincon was in the Texas State Golden Gloves last year. Where was Williams?
At least that's what I thought.
Williams, big left, another one from Rincon. And that one to the body sends
That
Williams
body
down.
punch got him.
That was a nice body shot. Oh, he's poor kid.
This one is over. John Rincon takes it in the first round of his first professional fight. He poses for the cameras at ringside.
You should probably do yourself a favor and not even include that on your record. This was a practice fight.
And Rincon looked the part and acted the part here tonight in Oklahoma City.
Or just keep it vague as hell. Say my first fight I won by knockout in the first round and just don't say anything else. Oh God. What the hell?
Oh, he's trying to throw him. You can see that no holds barred grappling style.
Okay, Dan Severn, calm the fuck down.
Oh, there's...
Oh.
Where you going? Oh, okay, okay.
John,
This looks like an ass whooping.
I've seen this style of fighting before.
This is a damn ass whooping if I ever saw one.
I wonder if he trained under the shadow.
Turn your back and run into the ropes.
He was using them evasion strategies that you use to get your parents when they're trying to whoop you.
Because I'm okay. He's bleeding there. Doctor's got to check him. Probably got cut from headbutting the corner post. Oh, it's over, yeah.
It's over.
That was a damn ass whooping if I ever saw one.
We can see what happened here when the doctor's checking him out.
Oh, man.
Charging right in on him.
Somebody told this dude that a good defense is a strong offense, and he just went with it.
Second, I want to go to the other side of the ring. Do it on this side.
I was gonna.
Oh, back to this side. Can't catch me, can ya? Oh, the ropes are in the way.
Always in the way.
Oh,
Those
man.
ropes.
He couldn't run far enough. Side to side, and the
Tonight is his pro debut. Hailing from Fenton, Michigan. Let's hear it for Pat Huerta.
And he is making his pro debut. He only had 3 amateur fights. He did win all of those. And he is a brawler. What he lacks in skills and experience makes up for a lot of hustle. And he's
Damn, look at that
hustling
rat
into this
tail.
one. The odds this one won't
That's not really a
appear
rat
the
tail.
final
That's,
bell of the 4th round.
I don't know what that is. A ponytail mullet.
May be able to run into a shot by Bailey, but Bailey right now trying to collect himself. Doesn't want to get into this slugfest, but may be drawn in. Oh, crunching left and a right by Bailey. And Huerta is down here in round
It's over.
number 1.
It's over.
8 seconds
It's
in.
over. Take the just end it.
Wisely waves it off immediately.
Anytime a person's fist is suspended in the air and he's not voluntarily trying to do it, just end the fight.
And then watch for the left cross.
Boom.
5 foot tall, 98.25 pounds. Don't sneeze, Teddy. She may go. Remember, only 2-minute rounds in women's boxing. Cordova wearing the gold and black trunks. Young in the blue.
Young is a southpaw, and a southpaw that might have some moxie, but you can see technically not very adept.
Well, if she stops hopping, I'll tell you what stance she's in. Eats a jab. Puts her
Like she was about to knee her.
swings forward.
Who would put somebody like Unity Young into a match on national television?
She turned her back.
Allow herself. Hey,
listen, this fight's going to be over in just a few moments. She's an amateur, a rank amateur. She shouldn't have a license to be a professional, this Unity Young in the blue trunks. Because
don't get me wrong, she's got plenty of heart to climb those steps to come out of the locker room.
That's it.
And
Fight's over.
And somebody with heart just threw a white towel into the ring.
Oh my God, I remember this. No disrespect to the Italian brothers and sisters out there, but when people think of stereotypes for like y'all, if y'all ever seen Eddie Murphy's, I think it was Raw, and he was talking about the Italians after Rocky came out, and just the cocky attitude. This is This is the image that he was picturing. This is the exact thing that he was picturing. Obviously, stereotypes are generalizations. Not everybody is like that, of course, but we did find one.
Good atmosphere in here ahead of this one. Popular Ashley Sexton, who's been calling for a move up in class. Here it is. The unbeaten 22-year-old aiming to become the English flyweight champion. But he's up against the decent and gritty Usman Ahmed.
Ah, it ended right here. We didn't get a chance to see the full entire fight, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't pretty. Well, at least the last person, even though he did come into the ring looking like a damn fool, at least he showed that he is a somewhat decent fighter when it comes to knowing how to throw a punch and stances and stuff like that. He didn't have happy feet. He wasn't turning his back to his opponent. He wasn't throwing windmills. So there's worse. But anyway, that's been this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. If you want to see other videos like this, I will have a link to the content creator's channel. Remember, this is Philly Boxing Guru. You'll be able to see a link to their channel the last 30 seconds of this video. All you have to do is click on it. You can subscribe from here, or you can click on it and go straight to their channel to watch the other videos, like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it at that. I think I said this already, but if I didn't, if you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And I will be moving on. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my future videos. I'm Devon DaVinci. You just been a little more enlightened. And that's all I have to say. Give me the deuces. Peace.